Well, I spoke her up. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has resurfaced online. Now, several days ago, she's got this new TikTok battling career where she keeps battling her friend Cal Rocky. In the last battle, Gypsy, we didn't see her. She puts a picture up that says, support Team Gypsy. And she expected people to just throw the gifts at her so she could win this battle. Couldn't even be bothered to be shown on the screen. Didn't even speak. So in this live, she went live yesterday, she says that she had a real bad migraine and some vertigo, she thinks. And she didn't want to disappoint Cal Rocky because she promised her that she was going to battle her. And the reason she didn't speak is because when she just puts a picture up, she'll get mass reported if people just hear her voice because they think she's underage just by the sounds of her voice. So she apologizes if anybody was upset or feels like, she wasn't grateful, and she thanks everybody for the gifts. She has yet to win a battle. What does that tell you? And now in this live she had on average about 3,700 people, which is quite a drop in what she used to get. And I am glad to see that. People are finally starting to see what really is Gypsy Rose, a monster. So she was very calm in this live, and the mouth noises, constant mouth noises. It was so disgusting. And something funny is going on with her mouth. It's like her top lip is shooting out over her bottom lip. Her mouth is not looking right. And like I said, the mouth noises, disgusting. And we have her playing with her hair again. She has discovered claw clips with hair on them. So it's cute. It matches her color hair perfectly and makes her look like her hair's a little longer. This girl cannot leave her hair alone. I am telling you. If she could, she would change her hair every day. The color, the cut, everything about it. If she could, she would. Believe me, just like she has this fascination with wigs, and she's had this fascination since before she offed her mother. I don't get it. I don't get it. She has yet to address the new book that is out on Amazon by Liam Bossonnet. He is a 19-year-old man from the UK, wrote a book, and it's The Woman They Made a Monster. I believe that's the title. And it's $5 and something for the print, the paperback edition on Amazon. And it's basically telling a story from Dee Dee's point of view. And I've heard excellent things about this book. I've heard it is wonderful. But she has yet to address that. In this whole live, we don't hear anything from Aurora. She tells us Ken is cooking. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon her time. Ken is cooking like always. It seems like Ken is the one that's in charge of that household. He's the one that does the cooking. It seems like he's the primary caregiver to this child. Whoever's child it is, he's the one that takes care of it when the child's there. You could clearly tell, last time we seen on Father's Day, Ken is telling Gypsy what to do with this child. Not supposed to have the pacifier, and don't let her have this, do that. When my kids were little, I was the one in charge, and I'm telling anybody else how to handle them because I spent the majority of the time with them, but not so in the case of Gypsy Rose Manson. So she has this live set to where only friends could comment. I guess she just did not want to hear anything. She didn't want to be bothered, so only friends could comment. And she's playing around. She's there, and she's got all the other boxes where people could request to come up. And, she plays around. She don't know. How many times has she went live? And she doesn't know how to get them boxes off there. Now, that's something I would struggle with because I've never went live. But she has been live at least 100 times. And she doesn't know how to get rid of them boxes. She makes no sense. She's another one, thinks it's cute to be stupid. I don't understand. And it was boring. There was no point in her going live. She's talking about TV shows, movies, what shampoo she uses, her favorite color. Stupid. People ask her how she stays so skinny. She says she just eats what she wants. That's because she has a hard time swallowing, so she doesn't eat much. That's why Hence, she had the feeding tube when she was younger. And you could tell she has hard, if you ever watch her eat, you can tell her the way she thrusts her tongue and everything. She has a hell of a time swallowing. And she just sips things because it's hard for her to swallow. But you know, she will never admit that because, you know, she never needed that feeding tube, according to her. Dee Dee just had them put that there. And all these friends or followers or whoever can comment. They're all glazing her over. She's so beautiful. She's so pretty. I love you, Gypsy. You know, hi from Australia, hi from Poland, hi from here, hi from there. You know, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous how sweet she is, how pretty she is. So, that was about the whole live. It was a bunch of nonsense. Her sitting there, making the mouth noises, thrusting her tongue, and talking about things that have no substance to them. I mean, arguably, you could say I talk about things without no substance to them, but I'm not live and trying to entertain 3,700 people either. So, you know, I would even venture to say that Ken probably even cleans the house. I mean, he does the cooking. He takes care of this child. What does she do? What does she really do? And I cannot believe that anybody was stupid enough to throw gifts at her during that battle where she didn't even show up. Just was a picture and expects people to throw money at her. And why does she expect people to throw money at her? What, because she offed her mother? I have no... I'm sorry, I can't give Gypsy Rose any grace, no nothing. I can't. Because I just can't see it. She was 20-some years old. She could have walked out that door. But no. There was nothing legally Dee Dee could have done to force her to come back. Nothing. There was no reason to take it to that level. And to manipulate someone into doing it. Now they're spending their life in prison. I don't know. But yeah, this is the first we've seen of her since, you know, she put out her Father's Day videos. So I guess the PR team okayed her to go live for a short amount of time. You know, it's for her. Now, how is she dealing with these people telling her what to do, what to post, when to post, what to do, what not to do? When she complains, that was one of her biggest complaints with her mother, is she didn't want to be controlled and under her mother's thumb. But now it's okay for other people to tell you what to do, right? Did you watch this live or clips of it? Let me know what you thought of it.